with I Am Bread, where last time we completed the story mode, only 4 episodes in, and now it's time to basically dig into this game's seemingly endless side content. With Bagel Race, I have no idea what we're doing or how to control this. Let's enjoy and try and complete one single episode. Race makes it sound like we'll be dueling other bagels. What? What is happening? Split. Look, I need everyone to just not try and apply too much logic right now. I don't know what the trigger buttons are for. I haven't seems to have to press any of them yet. Oh, I can do them to get up on top of something and then to get rolling again. Oh, I see how it is. I have no edibility. Everyone knows that bagels are always edible. They're just that dang delicious. Okay, so it's just like a little rolling race that you do in the stages you've already done, so it probably won't take too long then. Okay, what is the... Oh man, 26 seconds? Don't stop now. I didn't realize it was going to be such a short form kind of thing. Okay, well, let's try and go for the master time, shall we? Now that I know what's happening here. Go! Okay, I don't know what the rocket's about, if anything, so we want to be really cutting our corners, and I understand now, and I want to just use the skip here to get across that one. Okay, yeah, 26 seconds? 26 seconds will be easy. All I have to do is 26 seconds of good. No, wait, and then I get, oh yeah, all these are speed boosts. I see. And then yep, and yep. And then I'll just return to this checkpoint. You can do that. That doesn't seem to mess up your time. And I've got 3, 4, 5, 26. I didn't quite make it, but I was only off by a second. This shouldn't be too hard. All right, well, let's do a few of these levels then. And try and do our best to max rank each one. I haven't quite got this one, but faster than a seated bullet. I was real close, okay? Just give me one more go. I think the second I smash that checkpoint at the tippity top of the speed ramp, I probably want to... Oh boy, okay, it didn't go good. I want to just instantly hit circle/B to restart it, because that seemed like that didn't mess with your time. To restart a checkpoint, and it gives you the checkpoint before you're properly up there, so then you don't have to actually climb up if you just restart from the checkpoint at the right time. Okay, this is neat. So these are going to be like nice little like short gimmicky things just taking place in the same stages. I'm cool with it. Okay, I don't know why I had such an easier time with that before. You know what? Earlier, a moment ago, when I was like, just give me one more try, I meant to give me a few more tries. Okay, so I want to kind of like angle myself towards... Oh, I didn't do it good. Oh, that didn't mess with my time too hard, it would seem. I'm actually doing better this time, somehow. Don't ask me how that happens. Okay, and then this, and then I'm gonna smash this one and then restart from it so that I don't have to climb the way up. Okay, we did it. You know what? Falling in the water was the best strategy we've ever employed. The best around. Get A++ on a race level. Neat, fun. Okay, so these go by super fast. Formula Bun Champion. Our pun game is very strong in this game. On to the next one. I say we just take down as many as I can with my brain intact in this one episode. If they're each going to only be like about a minute long. Wow, that was some lag there. It's nice that it tells you how much, how your time is compared to the previous attempt you had. Like, it tells you if you're doing better or worse. Okay, oh boy, the levels are gonna get some complicated orientations, aren't they? I know I missed a boost pad there that I could have taken, but you know what? Don't worry about it. I like how it's just cardboard on the ground to mark the boost pads. How was that? I have to imagine it wasn't a great time. Oh, actually, it was pretty close. Excuse me, finish in 21 seconds or less. 21 seconds. Doesn't count for that, apparently. I mean, I get it, it's probably rounding, but... Never mind. We were only 2 seconds off that time and I got stopped majorly at the start. This one shouldn't be so bad. Maybe we'll just clear the entire bagel race in this one episode. Probably not. Probably we'll get through like 3 or 4 of them and then one of them will kind of give me greater pause than some of the other ones. Oh yeah, I get real stuck in this first little bit here. But as I've said several times before, not necessarily in this playthrough, but in just other playthroughs of games on the channel, I definitely generally find it easier to do something challenging that isn't very long-winded than to do endurance type challenges where it's like where it's mostly easy but you can't mess it up at all for like 10 minutes. I find that difficult just to get my head in that sort of space. Whereas if it's just like do this really awkward weird thing for like 10 seconds without messing it up, I'm like, oh yeah, sure, and I'll get that eventually. I missed a checkpoint. Do I want to go like over top of the obstacles here? Oh yeah, I gotta slam through them because I keep getting stopped on this tower of Jenga blocks. Because if I go to the right, I think I don't hit the checkpoint, and if I go to the left, I hit the wall and it kills my momentum. So you can grip with two ends of this bagel, but it's not necessary most of the time. Oh, that didn't actually slow me down all that much. This is going to be fine. Good. And then we zoom through here and then down to... I have to go back here, which sucks. I don't know how I got it so good the first time. I was letting my heart guide me rather than my brain. That's where I'm losing the most time, is this first little chunk here. As you can see, I'm 2 seconds even ahead of the time we got last time. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I hit the ceiling there. That wasn't good. So I would need to get less than 20 seconds by the time we're over there. Okay, actually, that shouldn't be too difficult, even if I do get stopped at the beginning a little. As long as I'm zippy on once we get to the couch. Because you can save a lot of time there by being smart about it. Ooh, okay, that lost a little time. Not as much as we've lost in some other attempts, so I'm going to keep entertaining it, I was going to say. Okay, Bagel Race isn't so bad so far. And it's really fast-paced and fun. It's basically like the exact polar opposite of the normal story mode, where you're like carefully trying to be like, okay, and then jump across this, and then carefully we need to strike a match on this. It's like, just start wiggling the stick around and get going. I don't know if there's any way to like speed yourself up by using the grip, or if the grip is only for like getting up ledges and things. I need to fall off this thing into that checkpoint. Perfect, got it. I've never hit that tiny little ramp that's like just under the coffee table. I don't know if it would do you any good. It sort of seems like it might shoot you through the gap in the coffee table, and that would be helpful, but... Ooh, that was the fastest way I've ever done that. Excellent. This bodes extremely well. As long as I don't mess up the couch bit now. Okay, that was a little slower than I wanted. And I'll go over here, and it boosted me along a little bit. Oh, no, get that speed back going up. Oh, I might turn the wrong way as well. Oh, I might actually had that if I hadn't goofed it. Oh, yeah, we would have been so close. Okay, that seems to be the strat for dealing with the Jenga towers. You do want to go on the right side, but it's a little harder to hit the plate at that point, but you can do it. Why is it like a really ornate plate used as your checkpoint marker? I guess just because bread just must destroy things. Oh boy. I appreciate there's no editability for this kind of stage, though. So maybe all the modes that aren't story mode are going to be like a little bit less long-winded. They're all going to be like a little bit shorter form, which is that would be kind of cool. Things that start moving all along at a slightly faster pace. Oh, I almost made an excellent time there by making that little jump in the middle. This Bagel Race mode is fun. It takes the floppy weirdness mechanics into a new biome of play. Very fun. And the bagel is like a little more stable running on its end than the bread. But the bread also had this capability to kind of like cartwheel over itself. Alright, I didn't slow down too much there. We definitely could have this in hand here, if I just don't miss all the boost pads. Perfect! Did it! Second one, A++. And in only 9 minutes have we done both of them. I'm feeling good about this. Formula Bun Champion. Alright, next is on to the bedroom, is it? Which gave me a lot of trouble the first time. But the Bagel Race is going to be super easy, probably. Okay, we're first launching ourselves up the shelves a whole bunch. Oh boy. It's kind of neat and makes sense to add all these different modes, though. I mean, if you've got all the assets lined up. What am I doing? And what are the times? Oh, 43 seconds. Do I have to like genuinely climb up this wall then? Oh boy. As I say though, if you've got all these assets and a bunch of the physics already mapped out, may as well milk it for all it's worth and make a bunch of little fun side modes that are optional. Okay, I think I have to like roll up this wall. Oh no, wait, you can't really climb up this way. Oh no, oh, okay. Oh, if you flip end over end, you can. Interesting. It's really cutting into my time doing it this way though. Oh boy, okay, because you have to kind of flip, like, on a different axis this way. Oh boy, oh okay. Now that they've introduced climbing into it, I think I'm gonna have a really bad time of it. Unless the finish line is, like, really close by. That really slows me down in a major way. Zoom! Oh man, where is the end? I don't think I'm close at all. Oh god, there's so much to do. You have to do the climbing really fast. Okay, this is where Bagel Race is going to get hard. Now that they've kind of forced me into the climbing. Oh, you know what? Actually, I wasn't too far off there. They do expect you to take a long time on the climbing. I didn't get the absolute worst rank. Alright, interesting. I don't know why it feels the need to explode so violently. You need to go faster. You're right. You're absolutely right. At least I understand how the climbing works with this, sort of. You want to ideally kind of go flush to the wall. It's sort of easier to do the climbing that way. But you don't normally land on the wall that way. Okay, yep. Oh, at least you don't have a grip gauge in this mode. That would be really tedious. Okay, and then we kind of start rolling again, and then it's surprising how well it gets rolling again when you wouldn't think it would. Okay, and then do a bit of this, and then a bit of that, and then a bit of this, and start rolling again. They don't ask you to do too much more climbing. Okay. Wait, plus 12 seconds? Wasn't I doing much worse the first time we got here? Doesn't matter because I fell now, but I thought minus was good, and minus meant you were going faster this time, like you had a shorter time. Or maybe it's telling me how the split time compares to what I just did. Oh boy, I'm sorry, Jam, we're going down with me! But it does seem like they're being compassionate about how long it will take you to climb. Oh, I see there's like a little tiny speed ramp beside that one I didn't notice. That'll probably give you a good head start on climbing up the wall. Let's try and land on it this time. Zoom! Yes, and then we can start with this. Yeah, that was faster probably. Oh, until I fell like an idiot. I think I was still playing the normal music for the stage though, which is all very like relaxing and slow paced. Oh yeah, that's that good rhythm we're getting into now. Okay, I broke the rhythm a little bit. It's fine. We're gonna get just onto the skateboard and the rhythm will begin anew. Yep. Yeah, I'm stuck. Never mind. I see. What you kind of want to do is climb directly up a wall, and then just fling yourself in the direction you're trying to go, because that's much easier than trying to riddle it out otherwise. Oh boy. Okay, that wasn't excellent, but it might be enough. If we just speed through the rest of the bit real speedy like... Oh, sorry, I'm just going to restart from that checkpoint because I was about to fall horribly. Was it 45 seconds we needed to make? Okay, I'm probably not making that. Oops, okay, it fell again. Good, let's carry on this way. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Made it across the chair. Perfect. I'm not going to make a much better time here. It was like 46 seconds or something, though, so I wasn't too far off here. Oh, God, until I did that. And then that. And then that. And then until I did all of that. Never mind. 43 seconds it is. Okay. So I wasn't too far even with the slow climbing. And the fact that I restarted like 3 times. This is a pretty good climb. Fastest climb we've done in a while. Okay, if I can just keep up that. If I can just keep that kind of pace up. We really might have something magical here. We might have an instant A++ rank. He says instant is obviously a bit of a misnomer. But anyway, I restarted there because we were going to go slow. Oh, yeah, perfect. Oh, A++ rank. More like SXD Gale of Darkness rank. That was sublime. Like 5 seconds below the recommended time. Sweet. Awesome. Next one. We're on fire. And for once, I don't have to really carefully time something while we're on fire. Bathroom. Okay, this one should be short because the level itself is tiny and we don't have to worry about edibility, which is nice and easy. Okay, we're going to be really rocketing up the side of the bathtub here when we do this. Right, good. Tumble over that radio, sure. Oh boy, I'll go around this edge of this. Oh, zoom right on the edge of that. Okay, flip up on with this, sure, why not? Do a bit of the old gripping to do the things that the gripping does, and then zoom on up here. Oh boy, it didn't really have the effect I wanted, but we gotta then zoom up the side of this wall onto that, and then end there, casually and easily, with a good score. I should just check the scores at the beginning, shouldn't I? So I don't have to wait every time. Oh, actually, we had an A rank there. We were really close. Righty. Let's do it for real and good this time. Okay, so they want you to kind of just like be zipping around and taking the angles and going fast as you can. Sometimes doing a little bit of a grip to get over something if you need to. Tumble on over that. You get these little speed things if you go around the outside of this, which helps you zoom along to this and then tumble along this way. Yep, I'm just going to restart on that. Was it 26 we needed? Yep, so we're almost there. We're almost there. And then zoom around on that, and then boom. 26 seconds. Easy. Second try, baby. Second try. And the bagel race isn't too difficult. It looks like it should be a lot harder than it is, but it really does have a good ability to correct itself and go back to a normal cartwheel. I think we might be doing the entirety of Bagel Race in this one episode, my friends. I thought Steam Achievement 100% would be so far away, but it's so much more close than I could ever have imagined. Oh, these little rafter thing. We never did get a chance to go across the rafters on the actual time we played the levels. This is neat that we get a chance to now. Is the entire race going to take place up here? And if you fall, it's just bad news bears. Understood. Ooh. A lot of tight turns you have to make that are going to eat into my time here. What is I don't want to quit. No. 36 seconds is what we're aiming for. Good to know. We could well make it. I just don't have a sense of how long the thing is. But now we know. Oh, I've got a sweet stuck to me. That's not impeding my rolling too much, though, which is convenient. Are we going over the edge here? Oh, we are. Okay. And then they want us to go this way now. Are we ending up in the washing machine or something? Where are we going? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not getting 36 seconds is what I'm doing. Oh, but I was quite close. Okay. Just need to take those corners a little faster and all. Go, 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 go. And then go, go. I think I lost a lot of time right at the end there when I landed on the ground. I was kind of like already angled the wrong way, so I had to stop and return myself going the other way. I bet you could skip across that rake if you were really, really good and cool. But I'm gonna be realistic about my good and coolness levels. Okay. And right after here, we roll right off the edge, and then we want to turn immediately left. So I'm going to start turning left immediately, so that it's not a big culture shock when I land on the ground. Oh, did you see that? We instantly started going the right way the second we hit the ground. That's an easy A++, baby. Doesn't get much easier. Well, second one I've gotten a second try as well. It's only a matter of time before we get one A++ on our first go. And wait, there are only 2 more stages, right? Garden and then the petrol station. So we're gonna have finished this in a really, really short amount of time. Excellent. Oh my god, we're starting on the roof. Oh, so you can get onto the roof. Because they programmed hurt boxes and things for it. So I guess I was just being dumb. Sorry about that. Oh, I missed that really bad. But if you respawn, then it just puts you on there anyway. And what time am I looking for? 46 seconds. Let's just restart now, because I'm definitely not getting 46 seconds with that. It's okay if I don't get one of them on my first go. That would be silly to assume I would get that anyway. Okay, so I land on this and zoom through the sunroof, get the thing, and I go down here and then zoom through the side of this. Oh, okay, and out the back. Oh, God, okay. It's a scary time, and then to the front. Oops, sorry, if we could try that again, thanks. And then to the front, and then out the little side mirror. Oops, sorry, the side window I meant. Okay, I'm definitely not getting 46, but I should probably just see it out. Hear it out so I know what kind of obstacles are up ahead and how far I've got to go. Zoom. And zoom around the wheelbarrow. And zoom. I like these little cardboard boost pads they got on the ground, though. And then... Oh, wait. Did I get 46 just then? Oh, I should have just kept going earlier. You're really generous with the times on this one. I like, restarted the checkpoint like 5 times. Wicked! Onto the petrol station with us. It's gonna mean we're gonna get this whole thing done in less than a half hour. Alrighty. I wonder if there's any playing for the epilogue on Mr. Merton's car in the middle of the road. Wow, that lag was not the most helpful thing. And what time are we going for here? 41 seconds or less. Okay, so we're running on like tight ropes here, but it's fine because it's the bagel of magic. Okay, I'll try that again. When you restart, the bagel like splits in half. Okay, zoom down through the car and then back up through the car and then over the car and then over this and over a bit of that. 41 seconds, was it? Yeah, we're definitely getting that, he said, with no knowledge of how much is left in the stage. Sorry, I'm gonna restart that one because I was about to fall off. Yup. And then, boom, down here, through the gas things, and then... we're not quite getting it, but it looks like this is probably gonna be the end, doesn't it? Yeah, so we were quite close. Okay, so you take some of those turns a little faster. Considering how finicky getting a good rank in the main missions is, I kind of was expecting the bagel race, once we started it and I saw that it was the bagel tumbling about, was gonna be like a lot more awkward. It's pretty reasonable the times they ask you to get, considering how the mechanics aren't too floppy. Like, you have a fair bit of control over it, more than you would probably imagine. So, it's not like they need to be too kind to allow for the awkward mechanics, because the mechanics aren't even close to being as awkward as the story mode. Again, I believe by design. 41 seconds seems unlikely. No, wait, I got that, maybe? No, never mind. Nevertheless, we're in the home stretch, friends. Okay, getting all of one mode complete in one episode was not at all what I expected. I was assuming each mode would take about as long as the story mode, where I'd get like 1 or 2 of them done per episode. But obviously, I didn't and still don't know what all of them entail. So it could very easily be that they all are kind of like short form levels like this that go by really fast. I just gotta get one where I don't have to do any restarts from the checkpoint, I mean. Now I'm really curious what all the other modes are, because this one is wildly different from story mode already. So the one of them said something like cheese hunt, and the other one's like rampage. So I guess it's like you'll be controlling some kind of bread and flopping around and trying to like destroy as much as possible in an allotted time or something. I ain't too sure myself. Yep, I made it up anyway somehow. Okay, I'm gonna restart from that one, but that's not so bad. I didn't lose too much time on that. I think we're still on track to get a good rank here. I could have rode the sides if I wanted to get a little bit better time, but that should suffice. So no problem there. Good old rounder, complete all bagel levels, and high roller, get an A++ on all bagel race levels. Sweet! Well, let me tell you, that went by real fast. That was good fun, though. Wowza, A++s across the board. And I only just started. That's brought us up to 11 of the 35 achievements earned. And that was one of the rarer ones. That leads me to believe that, especially as the most common achievement, which is just to die once, only 68% of people have it. So, Magic Marmalade is probably the one that you get when you fail a bunch over and over. So that tells me that basically only 68% of people who own the game have played it. And that maybe played it since it got Steam achievements, because often those don't come until a ways into development. All that to say, I imagine a lot of these are not the really rare achievements because they're actually really, really difficult. I think it's probably more like people either didn't care to complete the main story or haven't played it since this game was more popular when it was in more early access and the Steam achievements weren't out, or just they didn't feel like doing the extra modes and they only felt like doing the story mode because that's what is the most famous one. So my suspicion is that these a lot of the achievements we're going to be getting here are less because they're ridiculously challenging and more because no one has really gone out of their way to do them. I'm one of the few people who was interested in watching a bagel tumble about a petrol station a few times in a row. And I suppose yourself. Which I say because that was a pretty casual 25 minutes of gameplay to get this one, for instance. So I guess it's looking like we're probably going to just carry on to each mission type in order. So it's on to Rampage next, where we're playing as a baguette. So earlier when I was all like, oh no, is there going to be a character select? There is, sort of, but only in the sense that you play as a different kind of bread in each mode, essentially. So I'm presuming this baguette's going to be like you have a control point on either end of it, and you just have to flip around and knock as much stuff off of shelves and things as possible. Which sounds like a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do it with you next time on I Am Bread. I believe by the time this episode goes up, we will have started Kingdom Hearts 2, so I believe that is what will be going up next on the channel, but if that is wrong, you will see what it actually is somewhere on screen in that direction-ish. Good. But that's all for now, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Yeah, that sounds like magic to me. If names is what they meant. Memory or something. And how appropriate it should happen in Twilight Town. I was talking about Paper Mario earlier.